morning, everybody. This is Joyce from BoQ Creations. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Let's see who is joining us today. I'm really excited. Today is Thursday, and I'm on time. Happy, happy, happy. Hi, Diana. Hi, Diane in Low. Hope you're feeling well. Diana Noggle. Oh, my hell. All right. Let's see. I'm just waiting on more folks to sign in. Happy, happy, happy. Nobody's used to me being on. Doris! Oh my gosh! Where have you been, my friend? I haven't seen you forever. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Cindy. Hello, hello. Cindy, everyone. Let me find some wood. Knock on wood. Everybody is doing well today. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Ann. Good morning, beautiful crafty people. How's my crafty peeps? Because, you know, I'm Joyce, the craft dealer. Oh, it doesn't say that. It says Joyce, the craft dealer. I wore my special shirt today. This is my Good Luck BoQ shirt. I'm so glad to hear that, Diane. Hi, Maddie. How are you? I'm so glad you guys are here today. I'm wearing my Lucky Lucky shirt today. My BoQ craft dealer. And look, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the back of it, but it says Schmidt on the back. Go Team Schmidt. All right. So today, I just want to recap for those that were not able to join us last night. You guys, I cannot believe how beautiful and amazing this Valentine's kit came out. You guys, for those of you that were on last night, you saw how wonderful Jennifer was in designing this kit for us. For those of you that did not join us or could not join us last night, hi, Julene, how are you? For those of you that could not join us last night, we'll give, oh no, Michelle. I'm so sorry. I'm sending prayers to you, honey. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you love. So those of you that were not able to join us last night, we're going to recap just real quick, show you what the kit looks like, show you what you're getting, so that way if you want to purchase, I think by our calculations, we have 6 kits left. That's it. So if you've already ordered, we've got you. If you ordered last night, we got you. If you still want it and you've been thinking about it and you want it, I think we've got 6 kits left. So how awesome is that? So yes, definitely sending prayers to your family, Michelle. We're sorry for your loss. So today, as far as our crafting goes, I'm going to show you what happens when I go get the ladder. That's not a good thing when I go get the ladder. But let me just show you, again, this kit was designed by our very own designer for BoQ, and that is Jennifer Williams. She was here in person last night, showing us what we need to know about the kit. She also told us that this will be a Zoom live class and it will be recorded. So that way, if you are not able to join us on Zoom, you will have access to the recording. So you will get very detailed instructions that Jennifer wrote, all color pictures. There's going to be a little bit that you're going to need to do beforehand. So the kits are going out pretty soon. You're going to have this beautiful nylon zippered bag with our Sweetest Chocolate BoQ Creations logo on it, Sweetest Chocolate Kit. So you're going to have all of this to put your stuff in. Nice zippered pouch. You're going to get the strips that you need. You're going to get your sentiments. You're going to get your die set. Look at this die set. Hello, Shar. How are you? You're going to get this die set. That's going to be yours to keep. This was not a die that we included, so we went ahead and cut it out for you, so that's going to be included. All of your paper colors are going to be included. So all of this is in the instructions, and Jennifer will make sure, we've all made sure that these kits will have everything that you need, including the hexagon foam dots and the shaker pieces. So well worth the $35 that this kit costs. So like we said last night, they are in a limited number. I think we have maybe 6 left. So if you want one of these and you didn't add to cart last night and you haven't already ordered and you still want one, you better get it now, because I cannot guarantee that when they're done, okay? We did not order more than we needed because they are Valentine's, and we understand that, you know, Valentine's is one of those. Ooh, a library cart. Ooh, Shar, that sounds amazing. Oh, you're going to have to send me a picture. You have to send me a picture of a library card. I don't think I've ever seen one. Okay, so the kits are available. They are on our website. It is called the Sweet as Chocolate Kit. And let's see what else. Don't forget about our monthly challenge, our Icy Adventures. BoQ Icy Adventures. Because you're going to be able to post your own pictures. I know. Shar, everybody wants to know what this library cart looks like. So will you please post it on the BoQ crew for us? So that we can all see and maybe order one for ourselves, because we've all got a million dies. But today, so let me tell you, I have this space. Let me see if I can. I can't. In my studio, I have a loft that's up above the back part of the studio, and it holds stuff like boxes of stuff that I don't want on the studio floor. So I put stuff up there. It's got a curtain that hangs in front, and then it's got a ledge with all kinds of pretties that I do. I make Divinity. Well, if you make Divinity, you might get farther if the Divinity is in my mouth. Just saying. No, I'm just kidding. And so we have a ledge where we put all of our little things, but back behind that curtain is all the stuff that's long forgotten. It's long forgotten. So yesterday I went up there to see what was up there, and I found an entire crate full of kits that were put together, and other different kinds of things that, like this, for example. This was, I guess, a kit that I had for some reason, and there looked like there was like 25 of them in there, and I thought, you know what? I'm going today on live. Every Thursday in the month of January, I'm going to reach into that bucket and I'm going to pull out one of these little bags that have all kinds of pieces in it, and I'm going to create something out of it. Because we should not have projects from 2019 sitting in a bucket up in the loft. They should be out, they should be sent, they should be using to be creative, and so that's what we're going to do. Since Thursday is my creative day, I call it my Create Day. And it's so funny because it's spelled C-R-E-A-T-E. Create Day. See? That's what I put on the calendar. It's Create Day. Vintage from 2019. Yes, Heather, you can say that again. Vintage. Yeah, vintage. I don't think so. I think it's called lazy is what it's easier to put it in a crate than it is to figure out what to do with it. So I have no idea what's in this little pouch. So we're going to open it right now and see. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this is a paper pumpkin kit from Stampin' Up. I think. But I have all of these little hearts here. I have circles here in this light, soft blue. I got critters and hearts. Let me see. We got all these little... Let me grab a dish. Hi, Cherie. How are you? Let me grab one of my dishes here. I love these little seashell dishes. These are going to stick. So these are just little paper hearts. I don't know what the little white things are, but we're going to find out in a minute. It's sticking to my bag. There we go. All right. Da-da-da. I guess I don't need to get them all out of the bag, but you never know. Maybe I'll use them all. Who knows? But I'm going to try to see how many cards or things I can make with this kit today. Who knows? Maybe I'll give a couple of them away. All right. So it looks like these are pillow boxes, which is kind of cool because they come in 2 different designs. So I guess you could flip it around and have it kind of in a pink design, or you could have it in, but that's a lot of little pillow boxes, isn't it? I think it's like 24 of them. Might have to put some candy or something in there. This is some adhesive strips, I guess, that go on the pillow boxes. And then this little pouch, this is like Christmas. I haven't seen this stuff since 2019, so I haven't the foggiest idea what these are. So it's been so long I can't remember. So these are animals, I guess. These are like kangaroos and chameleons and little red hearts. Oh, the possibilities. Okay, guys, here we go. So let's see. We got kangaroosies. We got chameleons. This might just be a card kit that we sell. Who knows? There's such cute little, like, kangaroosies and elephants and kangaroosy-roosies. I love that song. Okay. So I'm going to figure out what to do with all these little guys. Yes, 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 yes. Proof that you can do anything you want with a kit. It doesn't have to be what the designer specifically wanted it to do. Oh, thank you, Diane. Okay, so the swap, guys, let me tell you what has happened. So last month, through the illness and everything that everybody was suffering, we had a lot of folks that wanted to participate in the monthly swap but couldn't because, yeah, we'll hop to it. Thanks, Sue. Uh-oh, Cherie, I think you've got competition for the best puns of the day. So what we decided after talking to Diana Noggle last night is we only had 2 participants. And those 2 participants were Sue Walker and Diana Noggle. And I know there were a lot of you that said, I wanted to participate, but because it's the holiday and all of that, I'm struggling to get it done, but I really wanted to participate. So what we decided is we're going to extend the card swap 1 more month. So that way Sue doesn't get back all of the cards that she has, and Diana Noggle doesn't get back all of the cards that she had. So, yeah. Okay. Why are you doing this to me, camera? Ugh, the picture-in-picture has decided to not work again. Oh, my hell. What am I going to do? What am I going to do with this thing? I don't know. Let me just delete it. There we go. You can still see my hands. Okay, that's what's important anyway, is that you're seeing my hands. Kangaroos need to jump for some love too. I know. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, let me see what we're gonna do with this. So this is a pillow box. I'm gonna make it, first of all, what I think it's supposed to be. I don't have any instructions or anything of the sort in front of me, so I haven't the foggiest idea. Let me go on the hunt for the stamp I wanted to use. Yes, so the swap this month is going to be the card swap again. So If you guys wanted to participate last month and couldn't because you had family in or it was Christmas or whatever, we're going to extend the card swap. Any kind of card, any size, anything will be, you know what? I put that on the wrong side, so I'm just going to turn it this way because I like the teal side better. All right. So this is what I think the box is supposed to look like. I think you're supposed to take this and tape it together like that. It's so hard to stop thinking about. I know, that's what I'm saying, Diane. I think there was a lot of people that really wanted to participate in the card swap in December, but couldn't. And Diana said it would be perfectly okay with her. That way she just doesn't have to work that hard again because she's already sent hers in. And Sue, I already have yours, so we will redo the card swap again this month, and then that way we give everybody the opportunity to participate again if they were not able to in December. Does that sound fair to everybody? Okay, so this is a pillow box, so I'm assuming this is what it's supposed to be, like a fried pie box. I know. Thank you, Sue. We thought you might be okay with it, but I'm glad to know that you are. Okay. So, I'm assuming that we take the pillow box and then you take one of these heart shapes and one of the chameleons or something and you put it on the box and it kind of looks something like that. Well, I don't think I need 24 boxes, so I'm going to do one like that and I'm going to put that box up there, but I think I can use these for something other. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to make a card out of these. Let me get my trimmer. Thank you, everybody. I'm so glad you're flexible. I want it to be something nice for those of you that take the time to do it, and I know that it was very hard during the Christmas season for you guys to do that. So I want to be fair and, you know, let everybody have a chance. And with the sickness and with us being sick and, you know, all of that fun stuff, I think it would just be better if we repeated it this month and then give everybody a chance to participate. Okay, so I have two 1-inch strips, and since it has two different patterns on the back of it, I thought, you know what? I'll make a card with this and I'll make a card with these. And I've got my embellishments right here, so I have a mini pocket journal. See, Michelle, this is what we do as crafters. We start thinking about all of the wonderful things that we could do with the stuff that we have left over. And I love that you guys are so amazingly creative. But some extra fudge would be fun, Anne. I know, we're all getting Anne to make Divinity for us. All right, let me find this color paper in my stash down here. All right, let's see. Oh, there it is right there. I found it like right off the bat. There we go. 2 sheets of it. Let's go ahead and grab it. Yay! That was easy. It doesn't usually happen that quickly. All right. I got my Starbucks today, by the way, you guys. It's the large heart double-sided. This one? No, it's just got white. Yeah, it's just got white. But that doesn't mean that I can't cut it out with my heart that I have from my die set. Okay, so you guys have to go over here because I don't have any room. Hearts, you're going to have to hang out there for a minute. Okay, so 5.5 by 4 1/4. It's actually going to be 4 by 5 1/4 because I'm making this a layer on the card. Okay, 4 by 5 1/4. This is going to be a layer. Guys, I am just so stinking excited. Ooh, Divinity with red add-ins for Valentine's. Oh, look at that. And everybody's helping you out with the Divinity. You offered. Okay, so 5 1/4 by 4. We're going to make sure that. There we go. There we go. We got our strips. We got our pieces. I'm also going to get a white piece because I need my card bases. Let me see if I've got a couple here. I do. I have my card bases right here. And of course, this is our BoQ paper. These are our card bases that we sell. You guys, if you guys don't like... How many orders do I have so far? Ann says. Well, first of all, Diana, you have to have the right weather. In Florida, we try to make Divinity in Florida, but we can't because the humidity is so bad that it makes it really sticky. So Ann will make it up there in the low humidity and bring it down here, and by the time it gets here on the airplane, it's already sticky. Oh, Divinity is that, it's a marshmallowy kind of crunchy. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's got a big old pecan in the center. And Ann makes really, really good Divinity, if I can say that. Really good Divinity. Alrighty. So, first card up. We got our card base. Let's see how creative I can be today. Got my bone folder. Alright. Let's see. What do I have over here? Well, I have this, which I can make a banner out of. So let's do that first. I'm going to cut this across here and just remove that part so that that is not in my way. Okay. So it's like fudge or a craft no, it's like fudge, Cindy. It's an actual food. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to create a banner out of this pocket, or this piece right here, by just cutting in the center. See that? I just cut up the center, and then I took my, there we go. I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to cut in the center, and I'm going to go from corner to the edge of the cut and cut out that little triangle, and then I'm going to do the same thing from this side. It makes the perfect banner every time, every single time. So I've got myself a nice little double banner. I think I'm going to grab one of these blue pieces. Probably needs an embossing folder. Might do like this. I've got my little circle, and I could use my circle as a white circle or a blue circle. I think that's kind of fun. And then take one of my little chameleons, put it on there. I need to do something with this background though, because this is it's a lot. It's a lot of background. Let's see if we turn it this way. Just get an embossing folder, I think. It's a candy. I know. She's like, what kind of craft project is it? I want to know. All right, and I have these cute little hearts over here that came with this kit. So why can't we do some little hearts? Let's see. We've got some little hearts. Okay, so there's some love going on over here. I like my little banner that we made out of that box piece. I might need to trim it down just a hair. There we go. I love our little chameleons. Got to do something with that. That's a little too blue for me. Let me look at my embossing folders. By the way, you guys, I am waiting for our order to come in today. That's why we don't have anything new to show you today because we are absolutely waiting on our we're waiting on our order of new stuff to come in. So kind of excited about that. Embossing folders are my old standby. I love to use embossing folders. You color my life saying, "Aw, oh yeah, because they're chameleons." Yeah, Cherie, that's a great idea. I'm going to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some ink on this embossing folder. On this side. Oops, is that ink on this side or is that on, oh, it's on the other side. All right, let me grab a color. Turn the card the other way and you won't have to cut it. There you go, Cindy. That's thinking. See, you guys are so stinking smart. I love y'all. All right, this is my Poblano pepper. And I'm going to put some ink on the embossing folder. You guys, some of the new product that I've got coming in are these beautiful embossing folders. So we're going to get a crash course in how to revive our embossing folder addiction. All right. So when you're doing this, you want to put your paper on the side that is not inked before you do this. And then once you close the embossing folder, make sure that you don't move it again or else your ink is going to transfer to other places. And you don't want that. You want it to stay in one place. So let me get my embossing platform ready. I should have done that beforehand, but I wasn't ready. All right. Take out my precision base plate and put in one of my Sizzix plates. And we should be good to go. It just needed something in the background. And I think this embossing folder is going to kind of be the perfect thing. So let's breathe some life into our embossing folder. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So that ink transfers to the paper via the embossing folder. And then you get this gorgeous design on your background. How awesome is that? Isn't that cute? Sue says, I have buckets of them. Yay, I'm so glad somebody's going to teach me how to use them. Yes. Alrighty. So we're just going to glue this on. And of course, I'm using the opposite side, but it's okay. You can use whatever side you want. It's just because I wanted that ink in the background. Stay there, glue thing. Isn't that pretty? Gorgeous. Okay, now we have this little guy, and let me see if I can find a color. Oh yeah, let's talk about your favorite techniques with embossing folders. I think that's a great idea, Heather. Ooh, that scared me half to death. Let's see, dragon fruit, no. Lollipop looks like the closest color that I have. My thing fell over. Okay, lollipop looks like a good color that I can use to zhuzh this edge of this. Let me get my zhuzher. Do I have that color in the minis? Yes, I do. Good. All right. So I'm just going to zhuzh the edge of this because I don't like white edges. I kind of like them when they're zhuzhed. There we go. I like that. I like the little bit of ink on the edges. I think it makes it look finished. Yes, there we go. Thank you very much. There's our poblano pepper that we're going to use for, I have a coffee here from Starbucks and I don't want to knock it over mucking around trying to figure out how to do this. Let me get my zhuzher out. Okay, my blue one. I'm going to use my, by the way, if you have wanted a set of these daubers, we do have them back in stock. And don't forget, you buy 12 and you get the 13th for free, which is the white one. Yes, the mini pouncers work out really well for this. I'm going to just zhuzh the edges of this. I got a little heavy-handed on that one. Whoopsie. That's okay. We'll make that the side that we cover. There we go. Love that poblano pepper color. I think that's kind of cute. All right. You know what? I kind of like Cherie's suggestion about turning it sideways. Was that Cherie that suggested that? Thank you, Cherie. There we go. And then maybe I can put a piece of ribbon behind there. I think that would look really cute. Drink it up, don't spill it. That would be criminal. I agree. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Let's see. Will this pink match? Yeah, I think that'll be good. Why not? It's just a color I pulled out of my stash, my ribbon stash. So if you love this color, we do sell ribbon $1.99 a yard. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna take and wrap this piece. Do I want to wrap this with ribbon? Let's see. Maybe I'll make a bow out of it. See, this is the thing about using your stash and being creative, you know? Sometimes you want to, I'm looking at the pink in the little chameleon and I'm thinking, I need to bring some of that pink in here from that chameleon. And I kind of like it under that pink. So I am just, oh, my hearts are going in the wrong direction. Okay, I like it over top of that one. All right, so there we go. We have our ribbon. Yellow ribbon if you're using the lizards. Oh, Cindy. Glue two of the critters together and add some height. Yes, I was going to add pop dots, but I could certainly, I don't know. I'm kind of liking this direction of this one. I feel like this one needs to be up and down. I don't know why I feel that way. I just feel like it needs to be that way. And I could do it like that. And put this across here like so. I think that would be cute. Yep, I'm kind of liking it like that, you guys. All right, that's what I'm going to do. See, I could sit here and second guess myself all day long, but that is not leading to getting the project done. This is why us crafters have such a hard time getting our projects done, because we overthink it and overthink it and overthink it. I need the yellow. I don't have any ribbon that's that color. That's the problem. Well, maybe I'll put a kangaroo on there. Doesn't have to be a lizard. It can be a kangaroo. I got all of these. I got the circles. I got the hearts. I can do anything I want to. Because you know what? I'm the artist. It's my card. I'm going to show you. I saw some people at my card class doing this, and I almost cringed. I was like, no, don't do that. Don't use wet glue on your ribbon. If you use wet glue on your ribbon, it kind of, I don't know, it just seeps through. It takes forever to dry. So take your double-sided tape that you have that will fit the ribbon. Flip the ribbon over and put some double-sided adhesive, some double-sided tape on the back of the ribbon. Trust me, you will be happier with the outcome. And it will stick better and it won't be yucky on the card, okay? So, yeah, use your tape. It just comes out so much better. You can peel it off and there you go, okay? And it sticks better. You don't have to worry about it lifting up. Just trust me when I say, you guys, use the ribbon, use the double-sided tape. And because I didn't glue this down very well, I can actually stick that right behind it. See what happens when you don't put your glue all the way? And you can cut a little bit off and stick it behind it. Oops, my scissors are not wanting to be good today. Now, since I didn't do a good job of gluing it, I can actually come back in here and make sure nothing is worse than having your card falling apart on you. That to me, it just, I would be mortified if I send a card to somebody and it falls apart on them. I would be so upset. Sorry. Okay, so there's my pink. I'm gonna take my piece that I have right here. I'm gonna stick it here. I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna pop it up with Pop Dots. There we go. I love it. I'm just putting a couple of them on. These are our mini hexagon foam, our regular size hexagon foam dots. Yeah, it keeps them from fraying. You're right, Cindy. That's why I like using the tape. You know, you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I'm going to put these two sides that I messed up right over the center, because guess what? When I take my little chameleons and I put them here, you're not going to be able to see that area where I messed up. So, so there we go. All right, Pop Dot up my chameleons here. I think they're adorable. There's one. Our little hexagon foam dots fit perfectly on the back of our little doodah here. Now I'm going to have to add a sentiment later on because I don't have my Valentine sentiments out yet, but I do have this gorgeous little heart that came with it. I don't know whether these are sticker paper. Sometimes they do, sometimes you got to glue them down, so I don't know. This one looks like it needs to be glued down. Tra la la, there we go. All right, let me grab my sparkle pen and we'll sparkle up our little dragonfly wings and maybe our heart here, maybe the eyeballs, because they're looking at each other with love in the eyes. Well, that's one of them. So how'd I do? Pretty good. I like that one. Okay, so I got to put a sentiment on there. You know what it needs, I think, Shar? It needs some of these tiny little gems. It needs some of these tiny little gems. Are these my 5 card swaps? Well, you never know, Diana. They might be. Since you're going to get them in February, it might be. I might be happy birthday. Okay, my fingernails are not letting me open this container. Hold on just a second, as I don't want them to go everywhere. I don't want them to go everywhere. Come on, how do I get this open? Oh my hell. I've done such a good job that I can't get the container open. You watch, these little tiny itty bitty gems are gonna just absolutely go everywhere, and then I'm just gonna laugh. I'm probably gonna cry, actually, is what I'll do. Okay, so usually all you have to do is just lift up the edge of the container. Well, that would be kinda neat. Open it over a coffee filter. Oh, Shar, that's a great idea. How about a piece of paper? There we go. I know that, there we go. I wasn't doing it right. I didn't have the right combination. Okay, so we do have these tiny little super sparkly gems. They're tiny, 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 and what it does is it adds a layer of sparkle to the card, but you can't, like, it's not noticeable, but it's noticeable. Does that make sense? Just as good. Yes. I love how tiny these are. So I'm going to just take and put a few just kind of around the card, around on here. And what's cool about these little gems is that they're super sparkly, but they're so tiny that you go, hey, I see a little hint of sparkle, but where is it coming from? And they are also flat backed. So when you put your little gem on there, it's flat backed, and all you have to do is pick it up. See? Just pick it up, stick it on the glue, and it puts a really beautiful layer of sparkle. There we go. And there are so many in this container, and you get the little container, by the way. So if you guys need to have these little tiny super sparkly gems in your life, just add to cart. I love them. I think that they're really super cute, and they're very easy to pick up with your BoCue Pokey Tool, which, by the way, are coming in rose gold. Look at that. Super sparkly. Look at that. I think that is really cute, and you can see them sparkle, but you just don't, like, they're not obtrusive, but they're really cute. All right, so that's card number 1. All right, card number 1. Let's see what we're gonna do with card number 2. Okay, card number 2. I'm thinking about using these 2 strips that I cut off, and if I straighten out the edges, like, let me just straighten out that edge. I don't know what I'm going to do with it just yet, but I'm going to make it a strip. There we go. So I've got this color and this color. I might make a banner with a heart and a kangaroo. What am I going to use as a background? That's kind of cute with the kangaroo. Put the little heart here, or the kangaroo over a little bit. Doesn't necessarily have to be in the center. I'm just kind of trying to get an idea. Yeah, there we go. I'm seeing it come together. Now I think I'm going to need a white card base behind. Hi, chameleons. You guys need to go back over here. I'm thinking about a white card base behind. Maybe we could go across this way. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. I still think there needs to be a white layer. Does the pouch on the kangaroo open to put a heart in it? Heather, I don't know. It will in just a moment. It will in just a minute. You know why? Because I can take my little trusty craft knife and cut right across that pouch. Great idea. That's why I pay you guys the big bucks. We got our little... Ooh, you know what else I could do with this, Heather? I could put one of our wobblers on there. Yes, we could put a heart in the pouch. There we go. And then put it on a wobbler so it goes doing. Yeah. Okay, my pokey tool, the wax end, unscrewed in the tube. I can't get it out. Any ideas? Has it melted in there, Diane? In your pokey tool? If not, what you can do is, if it hasn't melted in there, it does unscrew like this. So the only thing that I would suggest is, it's probably, see, it just sticks in there. If you can't get it out by tapping it like that, I would say hold it under some warm water just to release whatever wax is holding it in there, and then do like that and tap it out. And then it just screws back in there. Don't heat it too much or you will melt the whole tip. But I would say warm the tip in there a little bit and just get the, because it doesn't fall all the way down in there, or at least it should not fall all the way down in there, but it should just be like right about there. So just warm it up in your hand or under some hot water or something like that, just enough to release, and then just tap it like that, and it should come out. That's what I would suggest. All right, embossing folder number 2. Let's see what kind of things we have in here. Let me find one that would just be kind of quaint. Here we go. This one's kind of a what is this one called? This one's called Mosaic. Yeah, and I'm not gonna put any color or anything in it. I'm just gonna run it through and just to have a background. So unlike the first one, I'm not running mine through with any color. Sometimes you just need a regular embossing folder to be a regular embossing folder. All right, here we go. Cute, cute, cute. It's a very nice mosaic. I've forgotten how much I love embossing folders. I've really been trying hard to recreate things with embossing folders, and oh, I need to cut that down. That piece is too long if I'm going to use it as a all right, so we need 4 by 5 1/4. Well, my card base is obviously not. Sometimes I will buy card bases from stores when they have them on sale, but I have found that the card bases you buy at the stores are not exactly the same size as, oh, that's not a card base, that's a white piece. No wonder it was the same size. You guys, sometimes I wonder about me. There's our card base. I'm going to put our blue piece on here, and then I'm going to put our white piece like that. Instant card. How cute is that? Okay. Go it. I like this blue. Yeah, I like layers too. The more layers, the better. And when you're using an embossing folder, sometimes, you know, you can, because you can get 2 different kinds of looks out of an embossing folder. There we go. So that's my layer. And then I've got my little kangaroo and my little heart. And these pieces, so I think since there's blue on the background, I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it like that, and then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to layer it over top and just come down a smidge, kind of make it like that, so that way it's not going to be too terribly long. And I think I'm just going to make a reverse arrow. Why not? There we go. It's not perfect, but it's okay. It's not perfect, but I don't care because it looks cute. And I'm using up old pieces of a kit that I have had for too long. Too long. Okay, I kind of like that too. Any questions? Use up supplies that I have more often. Yes, so that is our goal this year as well, Cindy. We're going to start bringing in some of the older things that we have had in our past. All right, so there is my little rue with a heart sticking out of its pouch. How stinking cute. Let me get my little glue. Great idea. Isn't he so cute? He may have to have one red heart and one blue heart, because we haven't had a chance to use the blue ones yet. So let me get a blue one. Oh my gosh, how cute. Aw, how sweet is that? Just saying. Aw, isn't that cute? This makes me want to get more organized, as it's really cute. I have similar card designs but haven't ever done the arrows. Very clever. Hey, sometimes you gotta cut them into a different shape to make it work for you. You know, sometimes you just gotta do that. So there's our little rue holding on to the scalloped heart, and we're going to put a sentiment on that and we'll call that done. But of course, before I do that, I'm going to put some hexagon foam dots. There we go. And I decided not to zhuzh the edges of these this time. I want it clean and simple. Go. And then our little kangaroo, thanks to Heather, with the little heart sticking up out of the pocket, I think should be on a pop dot as well. And I'm going to put it right over here on the back side, because the front side is already going to be glued down onto something that's popped up, so you don't want to pop it up and make it uneven. Oh, Diane is asking if I'll repeat. Yes, Diane, I absolutely will. Okay. Let me show you in just a second on the Poke Tool. There we go. How sweet is that, you guys? Card number 2. How adorable. We need to have some little gems on here just to make it sparkle. Some little tiny itty bitty ones. Why not? Okay, so the Poke Tool. So you're going to want to warm this metal cylinder either with your hand or some hot water, Diane, and then you should be able to just tap it down like that, unless it's completely melted in the tube, which, you know, it shouldn't be unless, you know, it's gotten hot, because it's pretty stable at room temperature. So so let me know if that works for you. Just heat it up with either hot water or some sort of, like maybe even your heat tool, just barely, because it will not take a lot to melt it, because it's beeswax. So, and then just tap it out of the tube and you should be good. It's loose in the cap. Okay, so you should be able to take the cap then, Diane, and go like this. You should be able, because it comes off, and when I put it down inside of my cap, see? When I put it down inside of there, it only goes as far as that plastic thing will let it. And see, if I just do like that, it falls right out. But if there's some wax that may be melted on that thing, then it's not gonna come out as easy if the wax happens to be a little bit melted in there. I would be very careful about sticking something in there because you don't want to. Let me know. Yeah, with the needle nose pliers or something like that, Diane, let me know. Because I'd hate for you to have a loose wax tip. Look at that. Look how sweet. I like this. Okay, so 2 cards today I've made for out of 1 box. I hate to say goodbye, but my bladder is calling, and I don't think I can make it another 20 minutes, you guys. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Drag out some of those supplies that you have not been using in a while. Get something done with these. They're really, really amazing. You know, just drag out some of that fun stuff that you've had, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hope you have a wonderful day, and get creative. Create. Put yourself some time on the schedule and make sure that you utilize your create time. All right? Okay, guys, have a wonderful day, and we will see you all tomorrow.